You think highway crashes happen because someone was driving recklessly? No. On January 15th, 2026, the disaster began with a wall of white formed in seconds. One moment, taillights. Next moment, nothing. No lane lines, no distance, no way out. And when the first car hits the brakes, the highway starts to domino. If you've ever driven in snow or freezing rain, stay to the end. I'll show you how to spot that wall of white before you enter it, and simple moves to avoid becoming the second wave in a pileup. Subscribe to Global Weather Disasters for more verified breakdowns. By midday into early afternoon on January 15th, 2026, road conditions across the northeastern U.S. collapsed fast. In New York, around 2:20 p.m., a major chain reaction crash erupted on I-81 southbound, near exit 73 in LaFayette, south of Syracuse. Visibility dropped to near Whiteout as vehicles stacked up, with tractor trailers trapped in the crash cluster. Multiple people were taken to hospitals, including serious injuries that were not life-threatening. That same day in Pennsylvania, Erie County was hit by heavy snow and strong winds. I-90 westbound was shut down for hours between exit 41 and exit 32 after multi-vehicle crashes. And in Mercer County, another chain reaction on I-79 turned fatal. A 22-year-old died as visibility collapsed and the roadway iced over.
Send me a picture of that shit, Twin.
Alright.
Or whatever you do.
It's a video.
Send me that
That's crazy, man. I'm so glad we ain't.
This isn't only a lot of snow, it's the speed of change. You can be driving in snow that's bad but still visible. Then a few hundred meters later, everything disappears: lane markings, the vehicle ahead, your stopping distance. The brain can't update risk fast enough. You keep the normal speed from minutes earlier until brake lights appear too close. And in that moment, driving stops being skill and becomes probability. Around the Great Lakes, especially near Erie, one engine shows up again and again: lake effect snow. Cold air sweeps over lake water that's still relatively warm and not fully frozen. It pulls up heat and moisture, forms narrow cloud bands, then dumps heavy snow downwind along tight corridors. The trap is how uneven it is, like snow curtains. One spot gets light snow, but 1 to 2 kilometers away, it's a full whiteout. On an interstate, that distance is almost no time at all. Pileups don't happen just because one vehicle loses control. They're self-amplifying. One driver brakes hard, the car behind can't see it in time. Braking turns into sliding, and the first impact becomes an obstacle. Then more vehicles arrive at highway speed, but they can't see the crash scene until it's too late. With tractor trailers, everything gets worse. More momentum, more blockage, fewer escape routes. A heavy vehicle across lanes becomes a wall. In whiteouts, many drivers make one deadly mistake: following taillights. But in near-zero visibility, you don't know if the vehicle ahead is braking or sliding, and one sudden slowdown can trigger the chain.
Send me a picture of that shit, Twin.
Alright.
Or whatever you do.
It's a video.
Send me that
That's crazy, man. I'm so glad we ain't.
When an interstate fails, it's no longer just a crash. It becomes a mass disruption event. Authorities must rescue victims, manage traffic, and carve emergency corridors just to reach the scene. Even the uninjured can be trapped in the cold long enough for a second danger to begin: hypothermia risk, dead phones, no heat, no information. So the danger on January 15th, 2026 wasn't only the impact. It was how many people were stuck on the roadway while conditions stayed hostile. If you take one survival rule from this event, take this. When you see a curtain of snow ahead, act like you're entering a different world. Slow down early, before the whiteout. Increase following distance as much as possible. If visibility collapses fast, take the next safe exit, don't push through. And plan for being stranded. A light blanket, warm layers, a power bank, water. Small items, big difference in a winter pileup. And here's my personal take. A winter pileup isn't only dangerous because of the first impact. It's dangerous because it turns a highway into a trapped space. Cold sets in, time stretches out, and panic pushes people into bad decisions. I've seen the risk spike after the crash. Some people shut the engine off to save fuel and start freezing. Some step out into a whiteout to see what happened and almost get hit by a sliding vehicle. And some try to turn around or weave through, locking the whole roadway even tighter. In moments like that, the highway doesn't need you to be better. It needs discipline. The lesson for the community is simple. First, don't treat snow as a fixed level of danger. The worst part is the moment conditions collapse. If you see whiteout ahead, slow down early, increase following distance, and be ready to exit at the next safe point. Second, if you're stuck in a pileup, staying inside your vehicle is usually the safest option unless there's fire risk or authorities tell you to move. Don't walk on the highway in a whiteout. Third, prepare a basic winter kit, a power bank, a light blanket, warm layers, water, a flashlight. Small items, but they matter when you're stranded for hours. And the most important point, in a snowstorm, safety isn't about how skilled you are. It's about knowing when to be humble. When nature puts a wall of white in front of you, the smartest move is often, don't try to beat it. Slow down, avoid it, or stop safely. One impatient decision can make an entire highway pay the price.
Send me a picture of that shit, man.
Alright.
Or whatever you do.
It's a video.
Send me that
That's crazy, man. I'm so glad we ain't.
January 15th, 2026 was a brutal reminder. Winter doesn't need record snowfall to create disaster. With enough wind, enough cold, and a whiteout faster than human reaction time, an interstate can turn into a trap. If this breakdown helped, hit like and subscribe to Global Weather Disasters. And if it could keep someone safer in winter travel, share it with a friend or family member. Stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next video.